Hello everyone, my name is Jan Heimes, I'm co-founder at Needle, and at Needle we believe that information should be much easier to be accessible and much faster to be retrieved. And therefore we have developed Needle, which makes you find the needle within the haystack. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can set up a Jira connector and sync your Jira tickets into Needle to find information across all your Jira projects and tasks and tickets in the fastest and easiest way as possible, so that you don't have any information and management overhead anymore, but you just find what you search for within seconds. So let's get started and set up our Jira connector. So first of all, I have set up here a small demo project within Jira. So you can see I called this My Scrum project. I created a few tickets across to do, in progress and done. And these tickets live around the project which I'm currently doing, which is explaining Jira connector and creating a video around that. So we have here a few tickets: explain Jira connector, upload YouTube video, create blog post, explain customers how to use Jira connector, which are all still to do. And in progress, I have created this dummy ticket here, task 1 to do, which is actually unassigned, and edit video to explain Jira connector, which I'm doing just right now in this exact moment. And the two tickets which already have been done is develop Jira connector and create a Jira board, which are here, as you see, created already, otherwise wouldn't be able to create this video. So now I'm here in the Needle dashboard, and in the Needle dashboard we want to create a new collection for our project. And a collection can live within either a project, so you could say project A, and you actually put all information and all kind of files which are part of this project to this collection. You could call it project A, or you could make it department specific. Let's say you have an HR department and a sales department and a technology department, and you create collections for each of the departments and ingest the data which is like relevant for this department to the collection. And only people which are actually part of this collection also have access to the data of this collection. So we see here currently there are 0 files indexed. So we can go to Files tab. You see there are no files. I could manually drop here some files, but we don't do that now. And users is currently just me. As I said, you can just add users to this collection. And if project, for example, X has 5 users which are part of this project, you could just invite them to this project and they would also have access to this collection to ask questions or actually add files. So now we know that this collection Jira is generated. We want to go to our connector space. We want to generate a new connector, and in this case we want to create a Jira connector. So we are going to authorize Needle to access the Jira tickets within your Jira board, which I just generated before. So now you can see I'm within the connector setup page, and I want to select the Jira cloud, which is Jan Heimes, the one you just saw before, and I want to select which project. In this case, I just have one project. You could have several projects. As you know, in Jira you can create several projects, and several projects can have several Kanban boards. But for this demo, I just have one project with one Kanban board, which is this one. And additionally, we could here enter some JQL query, which is like this Jira kind of query language, which allows us to just select a subset of tasks or data from our Jira Kanban board. But let's leave it empty for now, and we will just query everything, so we leave it empty. So in this case, you see here, I can see all the tickets, which is like the to-do in progress ticket, such as explain Jira connector, create Jira board, task 1 to do, which are actually all the tickets which come here from Jira, as you just saw before. So I want to say, okay, that looks good to me, and I want to give my connector a name, which is Jira, and I want to say to which collection I actually want to sync it, and we want to sync it to the Jira collection, which we just generated before. Now we want to say on which time it should run, so we want to say it runs every midnight, Berlin time zone. So every midnight at Berlin time zone, we are going to see what tickets there are in Jira, newly created, updated, or deleted, and syncing the data to Needle. So now the connector is created. We can see it here, and we can see that 8 files have been synced and it has been successfully run. And it's going to run again midnight, 2nd of December, and today is 1st of December. Happy first Advent to everybody. And we see that it is actually connected to the cloud of Jan Heimes and to the project My Scrum project. And yeah, exactly. So now we can go to our connector space, and in our collection space, we can search for our Jira collection, which we just actually have used to sync the data to. So you see 8 files are currently pending. So each of the ticket is individually one file within the Needle backend logic. And we see now, actually, yes, it has been a success. We synced all the data. everything is indexed, and yeah, we are ready to search the data. So yeah, just again to show it, the source is connector, since it comes from the Jira connector. So let's search for something across all our tickets, which we just have synced. So you see here again our Kanban board. Let's have a look for what tickets they're actually currently in progress. So you see 2 tickets are currently in progress, task 1 to do, and edit video to explain Jira connector. And we can see here in our Jira Kanban board that is actually correct. And let's do a bit more specific questions, such as how many story points does this ticket there have? So let's type it in. How many story points does the ticket task 1 to do have? And as we see here, it says us it has 2 story points, which is again also correct. We can see it here in our Kanban board. So you see it's not hallucinating, the information you are getting is correct. Let's do another question, a little bit more tricky, since there are no story points for this specific ticket develop a Jira connector. So I didn't set anything for the story points. It's a bit more tricky for the RAG and LLM to understand. But as you see again, it is correct. It says no story points have been assigned. And if you're uncertain about this answer, you can always check the reference with Needle. So you see here you can click the link and get directly redirected to where the information comes from. And you see here exactly again is true, not hallucinated. It's based on the reference from the ticket, from the Jira Kanban board, that there's actually no story point assigned to this ticket. So yeah, that's actually really cool. You can always check the reference. Simply just click the link here. You will get redirected to the right source. And yeah, that's actually it. As you see, it's super easy to connect your Jira Kanban board to Needle, sync your data, ask questions on it, and find information that's non-hallucinative and always based on references. So you see with Needle, you can find the needle within the haystack across all your data sources. And in today's tutorial, I've shown you the Jira connector to make you find information very easily across all your Jira Kanban boards. And if you have any questions, you can always directly reach out to us at needle-ai.com or send us a message in our Discord channel. We're always very happy to chat with you and help you solve your problems for information retrieval to make your work more productive. And with this said, have a very wonderful day and happy coding.